Zen Yoga, Tuesday evening. So sitting on a cushion or without, whatever you prefer, sitting comfortably, cross-legged, kneeling, legs splayed out, doesn't matter. Allow yourself a little time to be comfortable and make that little pact with yourself that you're going to just do what feels right for you during your practice and remain mindfully compassionate towards your body. Have a rest whenever you need to. Come back into the practice when you feel safe and ready. So let's begin by just being here and settling for a little while. So resting the eyes, lower the lids, soften the gaze, or close your eyes altogether. And take a few moments to simply develop that mindful moment by moment awareness. And allow yourself a little time to explore these moments with your external senses. Spending a little time listening to the sounds of now. And then bringing awareness to your sense of touch. Noticing what you are experiencing through your skin right now. Awakening the sense of smell and the sense of taste. Acknowledging the fragrance of this moment, perhaps any taste in your mouth. Having a very full experience moment by moment without your eyes. And then bringing awareness gently inside, away from the outside stimulation. Spending a little time exploring and acknowledging your inner experience. How do you feel physically inside your body right now? Allowing yourself to notice comfortable as well as uncomfortable sensations without judging, without creating a story or looking into them, simply acknowledging it's there. Acknowledging too how you feel emotionally and mentally right now. It's okay to be tired, it's okay to be upset, and it's okay to feel wonderful. You're simply taking the time to acknowledge the truth of how you feel right now. Coming back to the physical sensation of your body as you sit here and adjusting gently to find alignment of your spine. So very gently finding the weightless uplift that lifts and lengthens the spine without forcing, respecting the natural curves of your spine, sitting tall, allowing your shoulders to settle down, your chest to be free and open, decompressing the back of the neck very gently, tucking the chin down, lengthening the neck a little more, sitting in alignment, remaining aligned as you focus your full attention on breathing. Taking the time to notice each breath in and each breath out. Trying not to conduct or manipulate your breath at all, but just to let it flow naturally. Noticing how your breath settles. It calms and steadies, finds its own comfortable rhythm. And while you're paying attention to each breath in and each breath out, you might like to count the breaths as a way to stay focused. I like to follow the in-breath and count each out-breath in my mind. You can try this too. You can count continuously or in cycles of 10. Coming back to 1, starting again any time that your mind wanders off or is hijacked by a thought. Acknowledge those thoughts without getting involved. Step back, come back to your breath and start to count again from 1. So, pausing from following and counting breaths, taking a few moments to set an intention for your practice this evening. Repeating your intention 3 times in your mind with awareness. And then lifting the eyelids gently, swaying a little. Yay, we're ready for our physical practice. So for now, let's just remain seated. Again, I don't mind what you're doing with your legs, as long as you can find a sense of grounding through your sit bones and engagement in the band of core muscles. So bringing the mind into the core to engage, to find that lovely uplift through the spine. And then we're going to do 3 super shoulder rolls. We'll inhale forwards and up, exhale back and down. And again, inhale forwards and up, exhale back, down. One more time. Fantastic. Okay, let's bring the arms out to the sides diagonally, and we'll just do a little rotation of the entire arm, not just the hand and the wrist. So let's inhale and rotate the whole arm up and back, and exhale, rotate forwards and under. So the shoulder blades are moving. Inhale up and back. Exhale, forwards and under. One more. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward and under. Good. Okay, let's just give the arms a little shake out. Sitting tall again. We're going to bring, I'm going to try and mirror. I'm going to bring the left arm across the front of the body, and we're going to kind of rub all the way along with the right hand. So again, scapula, feel the scapula, the shoulder blades at the back, 2 times and 3 times, drawing that arm as close to the front of the body and the chest as you can. Just hold it there, take a breath. And release. Ooh, good. Let's do the other side. So right arm across the front of the body, just stroking a little pressure all the way along. 1, 2, I'm just checking I'm not muffling the microphone. And 3, and this time we'll just hold it there. Make sure your torso is still facing forward, so you're getting a really good stretch at the shoulder blade in the back there. Take a breath. And then we'll release. Give it a good shake. Well done. Okay, going to come off our cushions now. We're going to do a 3-way stretch. And if you've got blocks or a book or something handy, you might like to use it for this. So I'm going to pop a couple of blocks nearby. It's not 100% necessary. It's just might be a useful little addition. Okay, never mind. You probably don't need it, to be honest. It's okay. So we're going to just take notice. We need to be cross-legged for this one. Take notice of which leg is in front. Leave it there until Barbara says so. So, grounding down through the sitting bones, taking a breath in and growing as tall as we can. We're going to exhale and we're going to sort of tiptoe forward, trying to maintain length through the spine for as long as we can and to keep the buttocks grounded. And then when we get to the sweet spot, we're just going to drop the head and we're going to take 3 beautiful big breaths here. And then we're going to walk the fingertips gently back up. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to just side stretch. I'm going to go to the left and I'm using the block here just so that I don't have to strain too much. So I'm bending the left elbow and I'm resting the back of the forearm on the block, or you might like to rest it on the ground. What I'm aiming for is to have the elbow beneath the shoulder and both of my sit bones, both of the buttocks on the ground, and I'm going to press down through this right buttock. So I'm going to inhale and bring the right arm up beside the ear, or as close to as possible. And I'm going to turn to look towards that raised arm, and I'm pressing down through the forearm on the ground. I'm going to take 3 breaths like this. Good. Inhale and come up. Exhale and release. Just take a moment. And then we'll do that on the other side. So aiming for elbow beneath shoulder, palm facing the ceiling. So we'll inhale and bring the left arm up as close to the left ear as we can. Turn and look to the raised arm. press down through the grounded arm. When you do that, you'll notice immediately that there's a kind of a reaction through the right buttock, that it wants to press down in the same way. 3 breaths. Good. Let's inhale and come up. Exhale and release. Fantastic. Now we'll swap for the other leg. Okay. So engaging, inhaling, finding space between the hips and the ribs, and then exhaling, folding forward gently and tiptoeing with the fingertips to the sweet spot. And then drop the head, take 3 breaths. Take the time while you're breathing to see how different this feels, possibly in your hips. And then we'll walk the fingertips back up. Well done. Sitting tall for a moment. And we'll come into the side stretch. So positioning, keeping the torso open. Pressing down through the grounded forearm. Down through the opposite buttock. Breathing 3 lovely breaths. Beautiful. Inhale and come up. Exhale down. Ready to do the other side. So, inhaling, coming into the position and taking your 3 beautiful breaths here. And then we'll inhale up and exhale down. Good. Lovely 3-way stretch. So we can pop the blocks, or if you're not using them, put them away. Anyway, so let's bring the knees together in front of us. We're going to twist. Sometimes it's not possible for everyone to put their knees together for this, so don't stress too much about that. They can be apart as long as we try and keep them parallel, the knees in line with the feet. So I'm going to hug both of the knees. So start off hugging with the right hand, and then with the left hand, we'll inhale, we'll bring it up beside the ear, and then we'll exhale. Turn, plant the palm down beyond the spine. So the shoulders down, the spine is long, the neck's long, looking beyond that shoulder, taking a few breaths. So we're always exploring, always exploring. We never think we've reached the final point. Even in our twist, we might be able to go a bit further. And if we've reached the sweet spot, we might be able to find some more sensations going on in the body. Okay, let's inhale and bring that arm back up beside the ear. Untwist and exhale, bring it down. And then we'll hug with that arm. So the right arm, inhale up, we grow tall. Exhale, turn. Plant the palm down. Breathe into your twist. Okay, let's inhale, bring the arm up and untwist and exhale down. Brilliant. Let's come on to all fours. So in our tabletop position, we'll have soft elbows, an aligned spine. The head and the neck are aligned with the spine too. And even when we're neutral, if we remember to engage the core, we'll be able to make sure the spine isn't sinking. Okay, let's do some lovely cat and cow. Simple cat and cow today. Let's inhale and arch into cat. And exhale, sink the belly, lengthen into cow. And just flow on your breath. One way to the other way. Inhale into cat, exhale into cow. Good, coming back up to your neutral position. And we're going to do really simple, flowing from side to side. So we're going to turn, we're going to move the right hip towards the right shoulder and turn and see if we can see the right hip over the right shoulder. Okay, then we'll inhale to the center, back to our neutral position, and exhale the other way, left hip moving towards left shoulder, turning to look. Inhale to center, exhale the other side. 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 Good. Inhale back to center. Let's do some thread the needle. So we'll start with the left arm. We'll inhale, sweep the arm up. Exhale, and we'll thread it through. Plant the back of the arm down. That's it. So just a moment. So you might be comfortable staying here, but if you feel safe to, you can lift the right hand up towards the ceiling, opening the chest. That's what we're doing there. And if you'd like to twist a little bit more, we can wrap that arm around the back of the body, moving the shoulder back as far as possible. Breathing here. Good. Okay, let's unwrap the arm and then let's plant the right palm back into the ground. So before we come out of this one, let's see if we can do a little balance. So press into the right palm. See if you can lift the right leg up and line it up with the spine. That's it. Take a breath. Maybe you can bring the right arm beside the right ear, also in line. Good. And then we'll plant the hand back into the ground, bring the knee back down and push into the right hand to come back up on all fours. Good. I'm going to turn around so I can see you as well when we do the other side. Okay, so this time the right hand, we inhale, we sweep it up and open the chest. We exhale, we thread it through, lying on the back of the right arm. Okay, just checking you feel comfortable. Everything feels balanced. Let's bring the left arm up, fingertips to the ceiling, opening the chest, moving the left shoulder back. And then we'll wrap that arm around the back of the body, breathing here. And then we're going to bring the arm back up, plant the palm into the ground. Let's see if we can achieve the balance on this side. And possibly bring the left arm into line. Breathing here. Okay, we'll plant the palm back down, bring the knee down, unthread, come back up onto all fours, and then we're going to come back into child's pose, take a little break. Rest your forehead down, let yourself sink into the hips, enjoy a couple of breaths here. Okay, so pressing into the palms to bring yourself up into kneeling. We're going to come up into standing. Let's do it through a little bit of chair pose. So if we tuck the toes and then come onto the balls of the feet, we're going to just lengthen enough through the legs so the heels can come down, the knees are bent. We'll bring the arms up and we'll come into a chair pose. Pause here, take a breath. So let's bring the palms together into gas hole. So I'm going to tuck my right elbow, the outside of the left knee, and twist. Keep the spine long, looking up to the ceiling. Breathing here. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Breathing into a long spine. Inhale back to center. And then rising up. And we'll release the arms. Good work. Well done. Excellent. Okay. So we're going to come to the middle of our mats. We're going to work through a moon salute. Yay. So we'll do one round of moon salute and then we'll do an ordinary moon salute. And then we'll do a moon salute with some extra frilly bits. Let's begin by bringing the feet together. We're going to start with side stretching and squeezing the thighs together. So core engaged, thighs squeezing together. Let's use Sapana Mudra, forefinger pointing forward. And let's inhale, rising up, radiating through those fingertips. And exhale, coming into a side stretch. Inhale up. And exhale the other way. Inhale up. Exhale, open the arms, part the feet, turn the feet out, and sink down into your goddess. Inhale up. I'm going to come into a triangle. So I'm going to turn, mirroring you. So it's the right foot forward, the left foot at 90 degrees. Reach over to the left and windmill down. Turning to look up at the raised arm, keeping the chest facing forwards. Good. Looking up if you can. So we're going to drop this arm, the right arm down, and we're going to adjust the position of the feet so they're both pointing in the same direction as we come into our pyramid. We just want to go folding over the left leg just as far as we can, keeping the spine long. The hips are neutral. Good. Okay, now we're going to bend this left knee. We're going to bring the hands down and we can scoot the right leg back as we come into a low lunge. Good. The hips are neutral again. We're not sinking and unbalancing the hips. Okay, we're going to turn to the left and come into a side lunge balance. Whoop, bringing the hands into gas hole if we can. Good. And then we'll scoot over to the other side. And we'll do a side lunge balance there. Fab. Plant the hands down either side of the right foot, rotate, come into your lunge on this side, long spine. And then we're going to transform the lunge into a pyramid. So we'll draw the right leg, the left leg up a bit. Both feet are pointing in the same direction. Hips are neutral, and we're folding over the right leg. Coming into our pyramid on this side. Going to transform the pyramid into a triangle. So the left foot rotates, so the feet are pointing to the left. Reach with the right hand for the right ankle. Open the hips, open the shoulders. Reach up through the left fingertips. Look up towards the left hand in your triangle. Good. And then we'll rise up. We'll adjust the feet so they're both turned out. And we'll sink back into Goddess. Inhale up. And we'll heel toe, bringing the feet together. Ready to go all the way on the other side. Ksipana Mudra. Inhale up. And exhale into a side stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, side stretch the other way. Inhale up. Exhale, stepping out, turning the feet out, coming into a Goddess. Inhale up, we'll triangle the other way. So this time the left foot turns forward, the right foot 90 degrees. Reach over the right leg, windmill down. Keeping the chest, the torso facing forwards. And then we'll lower the left arm, adjust. The right arm, adjust. Oh, it's the left arm. The left foot to come into your pyramid, lengthening the spine. Then we're going to bend the right knee, sinking down into a lunge, lengthening the spine. And then as we inhale, we're going to turn to the front, finding our side lunge balance. And then we'll scoot over to the other side. And we'll repeat that on the other side. Plant the hands down again. Rotate, come into your lunge on this side. Lengthen. So the back heel's moving away, the chest is moving forwards. Good. Draw the back leg a little closer to come into your pyramid, straightening both the legs, lengthening the spine. Then the back foot turns to face the side. The hips rotate to open, the shoulders rotate. We reach down with the left hand and up with the right. And then we inhale and come up. Adjust the feet so we can sink down into our Goddess. One more time. Inhale up. And then bring the feet back together. Let's just pause then. Close the eyes, come inside and just take a few moments to breathe and feel. Okay, so we'll detour and do some fancy pants bits on this one. Let's begin at the beginning. Let's use Ksipana Mudra again, and inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale and side stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, side stretch the other way. Inhale up. Exhale, step the feet out, turn out and sink into Goddess. Inhale up. So far it's all the same. And we'll adjust the feet so we can come into a triangle, going towards the left, reaching, windmilling down into your triangle. And then we'll lower that upper arm and we'll come into a pyramid. Rotate the back leg. Make sure that you're comfortably stretching in your pyramid. Then we'll bend. Left knee sinking down into a lunge. Hurrah, good. So far, so brilliantly good. Now we're going to bring the left hand inside the left foot and walk the left foot out to the side. So we're in a lizard. Let's keep the hips level. Let's not let one hip sink lower than the other in an attempt to reach the ground. That's not the point. The point is to keep the spine aligned, the core engaged, and everything alive. Okay, so from this position, we will take the weight onto the left foot and we're going to draw those things out. We're going to draw, it's like a functional movement move. The right leg is going to come all the way forwards. Maybe if you can see the screen, just watch what I do. So I'm going to bring my left hand off in line with the spine. Then I'm going to sweep the foot forward like so. That's it. Plant the foot down on the ground. And then we'll lower that hand down behind us as we hug with the right hand. We've come into a twist. Take a breath. Take 2 breaths. Then we'll untwist. So this left knee that's bent, we're going to let it fall to the side. And we're going to fold, if I come a bit further, going to fold just loosely over the right leg here. Bow the head and just sway from side to side. So, no surprises, I'm sure. Guessing that this will help us to engage the gallbladder and liver. Good. Okay, gently coming back up. So now we have to find our way back into our lizard. We bring the left foot back to the ground. We're going to press into the right hand, bring the left hand up again, press into the foot as well as we lift and take the foot back, right back to where we started from. And then we'll bring the hand back down. Good. And then we'll walk the foot back in so that we're in our lunge where we were before. Then we'll come to our side lunge balance. And we'll scoot over to the other side. Good. Plant the hands down. It's all plain sailing here. Rotate into the lunge. Take a moment to lengthen. Draw the back leg towards the front just a bit. Straighten both legs. Straighten the spine. Come into your pyramid. The back leg turns. The hips open, the shoulders open, and we come into a triangle. We inhale and come up. Adjust the feet. And we exhale as we come into goddess. We inhale up. Releasing, and we bring the feet gently together. Good. Pause, take a breath, and then we'll do all of that on the other side. Hurrah, hurrah. So, Ksepana Mudra, squeezing the thighs together. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, side stretching. Inhaling up. Exhaling, side stretching the other way. Inhaling up. Exhaling, stepping out, sinking into your goddess. Inhaling up, coming into a triangle. This time, the right foot turns out, we windmill down. Chest is forward, hips are open, good. And then we'll lower the arm down, adjust the back foot, come into a pyramid. with a long spine. And then we'll bend the front knee, scoot down into a lunge, keeping the hips level and the spine long again. Then we'll bring the right hand inside the right foot. We'll walk the foot out to the side, coming into our lizard. So if you remember what we did the other side, we bring right arm up beside the ear, press into the left hand and the right foot to sweep the left foot forward and down. And then we'll plant the raised arm behind us and hug with the free arm coming into a really nice twist. Take a few breaths. Okay, untwisting, letting the right knee fall to the side, folding loosely over the left leg, bowing the head and just swaying from side to side. Good. Okay, let's inhale and come up again. So we're going to return to our initial position. That means we bring the right knee up. We'll just step it out to the side, press into the left hand, bring the right arm up beside the ear, press and tuck back that leg. Good. And then we'll bring the hand down, but we'll walk the foot back into the low lunge position. We'll take a breath there. Neutral hips. Good. So now we'll rotate and come into our side lunge balance. And then we'll side lunge balance on the other side. Good stuff. We'll pop the hands down, rotate, come into lunge. Neutral hips. We'll draw the back leg a little closer, feet pointing in the same direction. Into a pyramid, folding over the front leg. And then the back leg rotates, the hips open, the shoulders open. We come into triangle. We inhale as we come up. Adjust the feet and exhale into goddess. Inhaling up. Well done. Let's heel toe, bring the feet together. Pause in your mountain pose. Close your eyes. Come inside. What can you feel now? Great stuff. Okay. Let's do for our balance. Let's do, let's do a version of tree. So there's no inverting at all involved in this, but it's a slightly different version of a tree pose. So we'll prepare in the same way. So I like to have my feet just comfortably apart and just take a few moments to find that grounding, that focus. So engaging, feeling yourself stable, strong and sturdy, connected to the earth, uplifted, majestic and strong. So I'm going to start personally on my own left leg, taking the left leg as a supporting leg, lifting the right. Now, if today's one of those days where there's no balance, just pop the big toe down, it's fine. I'm holding my hips, or I'm in touch with my hips, so that as I warm and open my right hip, I can just monitor whether I'm keeping them level, whether they're moving around as I warm up, and I'm going to keep the turnout. So from here, you can either, if you want to keep it really simple, you can pop the big toe down, rest the heel above the ankle. You can rest the sole of the foot on the calf. If you're feeling more flexible, you can rest the sole of the foot on the inside of the thigh. If you want to try something completely different, you can take the outside edge of the foot and you can tuck it into the crease between the top of the thigh and the hip of the other leg. Whoops. That's the one. So we can make this relevant to our spring practice by bringing our arms up, taking a few breaths. Okay, let's release that. And let's release the leg. Give the supporting leg a little shake out. Good. Okay, let's try that on the other side. So take your time, find your focus. We focus not only with the body, we focus the breath, we focus the mind, we focus the eyes just below eye level on something static. Take your time. So I'm taking the weight onto my right leg this time, monitoring my hips as I warm up, turning out. Keeping the turn out. So remember, if there isn't balance, pop the big toe down. So you can place the sole on the calf, on the thigh, not on the knee, because that might create pressure that won't do us any good. Or the outside of the foot, the crease of the thigh and the hip. And we'll bring our palms together. Coming into stillness, breathing and being here. And then we'll release the arms. And release the legs. Have a good old shake out. Good. Okay, let's come down onto our mats. Let's do it through a squat. Heels together. You might want to make sure there's something soft behind you, just in case it doesn't go according to plan. You never know. It's good to be prepared. So we'll bring the palms together back into gas hole, signifying gratitude and respect. And we'll inhale and lift the heels, and exhale, bend the knees, sinking down, keeping the spine aligned. Good. So now that we're here, let's bring the palms again above the head, and let's do a little twist. And then back to center. Twisting the other way. And back to center. Great. Oh no, don't release the hands. Bring them forwards, radiate through the fingertips and lean forwards. Lean, 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 and then let your bottom be heavy and drop down. Yay. Good. Nobody rolled. Hooray. Let's bring the soles of the feet together and let's sit nice and tall. And we'll just do a little bit of rocking. So although, yeah, as I have told you lots and lots of times, it's lovely, it's fun to have a little rock. It's comforting. It's also great for the fascia. You mustn't forget the fascia. Good. Okay. Let's bring the knees together. Let's turn around And let's do a little bit of reverse plank. That's a bit rough of me, isn't it? We'll just do some reverse plank, then we'll do lying down. So we'll bring, oh, actually, first of all, let's do Dandasana. Let's sit tall. So I've got my feet, they're flexed. They're not forcefully flexed, they're gently flexed. And I'm finding that sense of uplift as I breathe in. And maybe, possibly, if we press through the palms, we might find a little more uplift. You never know. Good. Okay, now I'm going to step the hands one hand width back, so the fingertips are pointing towards the body. The shoulder blades are drawing together. The spine is still long. Front of the body is open. So when we come into this upward plank, we're going to point the feet. Okay, and keep the feet parallel. We're going to inhale, lift the pelvis, keep lifting it high. And then exhale and lower gently back down. And again, inhale and lift. Exhale and lower down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Let's see if we can hold it and take a breath here. Fantastic. And then let's lower it gently down. Let's be kind. Let's bend the knees. Let's hug and let's let the spine just collapse a little. Drop the head and breathe. Brilliant. Okay. Going to scoot a little towards the end of the mat. Not too far, actually. And we're going to actually, let's work the core a little bit more. So we're going to point the toes again. Bring the arms parallel. You're going to just curve the spine and imagine that we're rolling the vertebrae down one at a time. It's all very controlled and smooth. Good. The feet remain grounded. It's amazing. There we go. And when we get down, we'll let the feet flop to the sides and the arms, let the shoulders relax and enjoy a few breaths being carried by the floor. Ah. Okay, let's bend the knees, plant the soles of the feet down. Take a moment to breathe and see what happens, what changes when you do this. And then we'll bring the knees up to the chest. First one, then the other. Give them a really lovely hug. Relax the shoulders as you rock a little from side to side. Good. Okay, release the arms to the sides of the body and just let the soles of the feet rise up to the sky. The knees don't have to be straight. Take a few moments to breathe and to allow softness to spread through your body. The only thing that needs to work is your leg muscles and your core muscles now. Everything else can relax. Okay, let's bend the knees. And let's plant, first of all, the right foot down and then the left. Let's keep the knees bent for now. Just do a little bit of lower back release. So let's bring the arms up over the head, resting the backs of the hands on the floor. When we do this, we achieve a longer stretch through the spine, axial extension, it's called. Okay, so let us inhale, bring the arms up and over and the right knee up to the chest. Let's lift up and say hello to that knee. And then we'll exhale and everything We'll move slow-mo back to starting point. And then the other side. Inhale. And exhale. So I'm going deliberately slow on this one. It's a really good opportunity, other side, to use your ujjayi breath, that ocean breath that you can hear. If you just make a small constriction in your throat, it's like Darth Vader breathing. Inhaling the other side. Exhaling. And lowering down. There are so many benefits to practicing slow and steady like this. It might look as though you're not working very hard, but you're actually working very hard indeed, but in a gentle way. Let's balance up and do the other side. Absolutely brilliant. Let's just pause for a moment. You can extend through the legs so that you have full axial extension, and just take a couple of breaths. Good stuff. Slide the arms down to shoulder level, palms face up. Bend the knees. Okay, let's cross left knee over right. If you can tuck the toe under the calf, that's fine. If not, just cross the legs. And then we're going to let both the knees fall gently over to the right as we turn the head to the left. Just going as far as is comfy. Don't worry if your shoulders have lifted a little. Close your eyes and just let your breath once again find its calm and steady. See if you can allow some softness to spread a little here in your twisted roots. Okay, let's gently flow back up, uncrossing and crossing the other side. So take a breath in, and as you breathe out, let the knees fall gently over to the left as you turn your head to the right. And again, just hold space, take a little time here. Breathing, trying not to resist, trying to allow your body to relax and ease into the twist. Allowing things to change moment by moment. And then we'll gently roll back up, untwist the legs, and find your happy baby. Yay, there it is. Just a little bit of time, enjoying the joys of happy baby. Okay, you can release your happy baby. Come into Shavasana for your final relaxation. So getting comfortable. If that means finding cushions and blankets or popping socks on, perhaps an eye pillow, lovely. It's important to prepare for your relaxation so that it's a successful event. So, coming into Shavasana, a form of Shavasana that will allow you to relax. Let yourself sink comfortably down. Release the whole of the weight of your body into the floor. Give yourself permission to relax now. Using your breathing to create a relaxing experience. Slowly breathe all the way in and all the way out. And each time you breathe out, begin releasing tightness or tenseness you may have. Acknowledging that tightness may be in the form of physical tension. It may be mental confusion or emotional distress. Just let it all clear away each time you exhale. Like clouds disappearing from the view. Bring your attention to your feet. Take a lovely big breath in and feel your feet softening and relaxing each time you breathe out. Slowly and easily. Next time you breathe in, let your awareness fill your legs. And when you slowly breathe out, allow your calves, your knees, your thighs to continue releasing, letting go more and more each time you breathe out. Wrap your awareness around your hips. Breathe in deeply. Feel them soften as you breathe out, sinking, settling down, slowly and easily. Floating your attention up your back, breathing in. And as you breathe out, feeling tension in your back dissolve. Letting go more and more each time you breathe out. Surrounding your shoulders with your awareness, like a lovely warm scarf. Breathing in, feeling your shoulders soften as you breathe out, releasing the tightness and the soreness, soothing your shoulders with your slow and easy breathing. And let this warm, relaxing feeling flow down around your shoulders, soothing your arms and your hands, filling your hands with peace and quiet. Become aware of your head and your face. Relax your jaw. Soften your mouth, your cheeks, your forehead. Allow your eyes to relax, your ears, even your scalp. Allowing your entire body to be breathed, to relax. And as you relax deeper and deeper, the peacefulness reminds you of a quiet, personal sanctuary, a place of extreme comfort, a safe place where you're surrounded with exactly what you need. Spend a little time in this special place, this place where you're safe and understood. This place where you're free to be the person you're meant to be. Capable of finding answers to all your questions. Treat yourself to a little time, exploring this special feeling and this space. Recalling now the intention you set at the start of practice. Reaffirm your intention, repeating it in your mind now 3 times. With the confidence that your intentions will be. Finally, let's share a little metta, a little loving kindness. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be filled with loving kindness. Having a little stretch here and there as you reawaken, connecting again to your amazing energy and your body. And coming up into sitting when you're ready. Thank you for practicing, ladies. Thank you very much.